It seems unfair to us that there are so many influencers and YouTubers in the digital world who are making six-figure incomes in such a short period of time. While we have to work hard for our money and we go to our 9-to-5 job every day. But success has nothing to do with luck. Success is the result of the right decisions we have made in the past. And the most important decision that all successful YouTubers have made in their past is to try and start doing it. But they are also not all equally successful. Some make it very quickly, while others do take years. In this video, you'll learn how successful YouTubers have managed to speed up this process significantly and show you an example of what can be achieved if you do everything right. Hey, my name is Jason, and with our videos, we want to help entrepreneurs start and grow their social media online business and take it to the next level.
First, you need to understand that building an online social business doesn't happen overnight. The success and results of your work always comes with a time delay. The posts you make today, the videos you upload today, will pay off for you in weeks or months. We are talking about an exponential curve here. In the early stages, almost nothing happens at first. After that, the curve rises slowly until it reaches the point where your success skyrockets. The reason for this is that your social media channels have to develop first. No one knows you. No one clicks on your posts and videos. The algorithm of social media platforms don't yet perceive you and does not give you the visibility that you deserve. This can be a long, time-consuming, and sometimes a frustrating process, but you can speed up this process, and successful influencers know how to do it. I'll show you an example of a young YouTuber who started his online business in 2020 and went exactly this way. In this video, which we've shortened for you, he shows his earnings from last year. There, you will also see the exponential curve that we just discussed.
Today, we're talking about money. By the beginning of last year, I decided to focus the majority of the next 12 months on my business instead of shooting videos for clients. This turned out to be one of the best decisions of my life, and my channel grew from 36k to 500,000 subscribers until the end of the year. 500k! Which is still crazy to me. I created more and more YouTube videos, of which some went completely viral, started to work with brand sponsors I always dreamed of, built my own online shop where I sell editing assets, and monetized my reach in many other ways. Last year was not only the most life-changing year when it comes to the projects I realized and the places I explored, but also when it comes to the financial side of my business. While in the beginning of the year I only earned enough money to sustain the rent of my one-room apartment and my food, by the end of that year I managed to increase that income by a factor of more than 15. As I think that this video can be extremely interesting and helpful to any entrepreneurs or creators out there, I decided to give you a completely transparent look into my 6 different income streams and how much money I made in 2021. If we look at the chart, then you see that only in May I actually did a freelance project. With that project I earned $9,296. So if we look at the overall charts, then we see that in January I earned $1,172 from ad revenue, and over the next few months this amount only increased, where in April I actually made $2,291. So then in May and in June it dropped again a little bit to around $1,600, and then in July everything changed. I actually made $8,552 from YouTube. In August that actually also still increased, where I made $9,844, and in September and October it dropped again a little bit to around $5,000 per month. And then also I was just posting less YouTube videos because I was a little bit burnt out at that moment, and also I just had to organize everything for moving here to South Africa. Then in November I earned $4,000 with it, and then back in December I actually earned $8,256. It increased again. Yeah, all of the months combined bring us to a yearly total of $50,758, which is insane. That's basically just YouTube ad revenue. Honestly, when starting into 2021, I did not expect that I would make that much money from YouTube ad revenue. In January, I earned $886, and then throughout the whole year, it's like slightly increased. I made always around $1,000. In July, I actually made $2,200, and then yeah, again, it just like kind of fluctuated a little bit. $3,153 for November and $2,300 for December. So overall, all of these months combined bring us to a year total of $18,179 from affiliate sales. So for January and for February, I earned $0 with sponsorships. Then in March, I actually earned $6,762. In April, I earned around $15,000. As I said before, these numbers can sometimes be a bit higher for a specific month because just like sponsors paid in the same month. For May and June, it actually dropped again. May was $3,500 and June was $0 again. But then after that, in July, it just kind of like started to take off. In July, I made $11,690. August, I made $29,756, which is actually the best month of the whole year. And then for the last 4 months of the year, the revenue was also quite high because as my channel just really grew after the mid of the year, I was obviously also able to ask for higher budgets when it comes to those sponsorships. So if we combine all of these months, it brings us to a year total of $134,099. So the fifth income stream, which is definitely my favorite of them all, is my very own online shop where I sell editing assets. I did an online shop for digital marketing and copywriting. I invested a lot of time into developing different products that I would find useful as an editor myself. So let's now have a look at the monthly revenues for my online shop. In February, I made $1,387. And then over the next few months, it's kind of like stayed at around $1,000. Then in May, it dropped a little bit to around $500. And then it actually got a little bit higher. I actually made $19,539, which was insane for a product launch for me. Such a great month. And then afterwards, October, 2.8 thousand. November, again, $9,500. And then in December, it was $2,637. So it brings us to an overall total of $44,149. And for most of the months, I made around like $100 to $300 per month. Only in January, it was a little bit better. It is my lowest income source, and I had a year total of $2,417. So these were all of the different income streams, but now let's actually look at the bigger picture and let's look at the yearly graphs. And then if we just add up all of the different revenue streams per month and look on a yearly scale, then we can see that there has been a dramatic increase when it comes to my monthly revenue, because while I just earned $2,563 in January, my highest paying month in August was $43,202, which is insane. And all of these months combined bring us to the overall year total, how much money I earned in 2021. And that amount is $258,897. Yeah, that was a completely transparent look into my financials. As I said in the beginning, I hope that this video was able to motivate you guys to also do your own thing. I used to think for such a long time that the only way to earn money is just to work for other people and work for other companies. But as you see, it is also possible to do your own thing if you have a good idea and if you're willing to work. I think last year was probably the year where I worked the most, but at the same time, it was also the year where my work was the most fun and the most fulfilling. So it is not about the money, it is about that you like your job, that you like what you're doing, and if you love what you're doing, you will become very, very good at it. And most of the time, that will also come with more money.
Okay, so this guy quit his job and focused fully on his online business. It took him only a few videos until the YouTube algorithm started playing out more of his content. After that, his channel grew exponentially. The hard work has paid off, and the success story continues. And here is a part of a video a few months later.
Yes, guys. I moved to Bali in Indonesia. Why did I leave South Africa? Honestly, I really enjoyed my time there. It was super cool also to live together with my two flatmates, Gabriel and Maxi. But yeah, I just like to change things up, and I really enjoy to be able to live this digital nomad lifestyle and to be able to work from anywhere in the world. And that's why I kind of decided for myself that I want to switch countries around every 6 months. And yeah, this one is going to be Bali. I'm going to stay here for the next sort of like 4 to 5 months, I guess. So far, it's been really cool. I moved here into this insanely beautiful villa together with my friend Matthias, who I actually also met in South Africa. I got myself a really nice motorbike, so that's super cool. But besides that, for the last week, I also spent a lot of time here behind my screen working on the new video. And yeah, you just really seem to enjoy it.
Niklas's success was no coincidence. He did everything right in building his online business, just like countless other YouTubers before him. With the right mindset and strategy, anyone can achieve this. So, what can we learn from this example? His main decision was to give it a try and then launch right away. You see, he found a niche that he is passionate about and knowledgeable about. And from this niche, he's created valuable content and information for his followers. When his online business started to grow, he decided to go all in and focus on it full time. His content got better and better, and his YouTube channel got bigger and bigger, and after just a few months, his income was much higher than ever before. He used his gained reach to generate more income streams from it. The hard work paid off, and with his total of 6 income streams, he can now live the life of financial freedom that he's always dreamed of. He did everything right and gave his dream a chance. And that's what sets him apart from many other people who dream but not come into action. If you're dreaming of your own online business and you are ready to make it happen, check out our next videos and get the tips and hacks that will help you speed up the process.